Hey everyone! Welcome to the Windy City. If you're free for the day and ready to go on an epic tour of Chicago, this virtual walking tour will be your guide. From towering skyscrapers, scenic parks, interesting museums to historic landmarks, we pack all the best sights into one unforgettable day. Ready to explore? Let's dive in. First stop, the Art Institute of Chicago. Art lovers, this is for you. It's one of the oldest and largest in the United States and home to over 300,000 works of art. You might say it's the Louvre of the Midwest. From Grant Wood's American Gothic to Georges Seurat's A Sunday on La Grande Jatte, Picasso to Pollock, you'd probably spend most of the day here if you're an art enthusiast. But try to keep up, there's still a lot to see. Just right across the Art Institute of Chicago is the Millenium Park. This urban oasis is more than just a park. It's a playground for art, music, and nature lovers alike. First up, let's check out the star of the show, Cloud Gate, or as the locals call it, the Bean. This shiny reflective sculpture by Anish Kapoor is a selfie magnet. It's like the world's fanciest funhouse mirror, giving you a 360-degree view of the city. And that's not all, there's also the Crown Fountain, the J. Pritzker Pavilion, and the Lurie Garden, an urban sanctuary filled with native plants and flowers. Once you've wrapped up your selfie session with the Bean and explored the wonders of Millenium Park, now it's time to dive into some rich culture at one of Chicago's hidden gems, the Chicago Cultural Center. Just a stone's throw away from Millenium Park, along Michigan Avenue, the Chicago Cultural Center is a treasure trove of art, music, and jaw-dropping architecture. And get this, it's open to the public and completely free. Who says you can't get something for nothing? Inside, you can feast your eyes on the piece de resistance, the Tiffany Dome. This stunning stained glass dome is the largest of its kind in the world, with over 30,000 pieces of glass. And then there's also the rotating art exhibits showcasing everything from contemporary art to historical artifacts and the Preston Bradley Hall, another architectural marvel within the Cultural Center. Next, visit the Medieval Torture Museum by heading north on Michigan Avenue, turn left on West Randolph Street and then walk 100 meters north on North State Street. And here you are, the Medieval Torture Museum. Step inside if you dare, and be prepared to be both horrified and fascinated by the darkest corners of medieval history. But if you'd rather have it chill and easy, head to one of Chicago's most scenic spots, the Chicago Riverwalk. You can also grab some lunch in one of the many restaurants in this area because by now, you must be famished with all that walking. As you stroll down the Riverwalk, take a moment to appreciate the famous Jewelers Row district. Perfect for a little window shopping or dreaming about bling. You can also check out the stunning architecture that lines the Chicago River. It's like a who's who of iconic buildings, all vying for your attention. The Riverwalk is dotted with public art installations that add a splash of creativity to your stroll. And lastly, there's the River Theater section, where tiered seating offers a perfect spot to sit, relax, and watch the world float by. As you keep walking to the eastern side of the Riverwalk, you will reach the River Esplanade. From there, head north on McClure Court and turn right on East Illinois Street. At the end of this road is the Navy Pier stretching out into Lake Michigan like a beacon of fun and excitement. The first thing that will greet you is the Centennial Wheel. This giant Ferris wheel offers breathtaking views of the city and Lake Michigan. It's like having a bird's eye view without actually having to grow feathers. There's also the Pier Park, home to a variety of rides and games. From the whimsical carousel to the exhilarating wave swinger, there's something for everyone. For a touch of tranquility, head to the Crystal Gardens, a beautiful indoor botanical garden with lush greenery and sparkling fountains. It's the perfect spot to catch your breath and snap some Instagram-worthy photos. And don't forget the boat tours. From architectural cruises to speedboat rides, there's no better way to see the city than from the water. Plus, you get to feel the wind in your hair. The perfect culmination of your Chicago day tour. Which city do you want us to cover next? Comment your answers below. Let's keep this adventure rolling, stay curious, and keep exploring all places walkable. To watch more contents like this, click like, subscribe, and press that notification button. See you on our next virtual walking tour.